Okay, today I want to review the differences between web-safe fonts and web fonts. As we go to build our websites, we're going to need a font to use for the text. And there's advantages and disadvantages to both web-safe fonts and regular web fonts. We want to take a look first at web-safe fonts. Web-safe fonts are the fonts that are found on computers. We already have these. We don't have to go find them. We don't have to load them. They're there. They're found on our MS Word program, on our Photoshop programs, or Illustrator programs, and other software that has fonts built in. These fonts are reliable. As I mentioned, they're available. They have fast load times, and they're of high quality, consistency in the formation of the letters and the strokes. The disadvantages is that they have a limited selection. When you come right down to it, there's only about 5 that really work well on websites. And these are listed here in Times New Roman, Georgia, Trebuchet MS, Arial, and Verdana. The web fonts offer a better selection. There are people who just spend their time building fonts for particular purposes and share them on the web. These fonts can be linked to our websites through a CSS file. Their disadvantages is they take longer to load. They may be inconsistent in quality. You may have to purchase them, or in some cases, you might believe that they're free and they're on a website having been acquired illegally, and thus you would be in violation of a copyright law if you were to use them. So now we want to look at where you can find a website or web fonts. Now I've found that many of the major websites or the search engines have their own group of fonts. Here we have Google fonts listed, and we're going to look into those in just a second. Also found out that if you go to Microsoft or Windows, you can find additional fonts that work well with their programs. And there are other programs on the other search engines that also list a series of fonts. So if we go to Google Fonts and open it up, it shows the different styles of fonts. People who have created these fonts have named them different names according to the style that they've come up with. And these fonts are available for us to use for free here on the Google Web Fonts. They're easily downloaded. Come over here to this other side of the page here. You can see where you can click and add those to your collection. And these fonts are considered font face compatible, meaning that they can be linked in easily to our CSS files. Another place where we can find additional fonts is a website called Squirrel Fonts. Font Squirrel are 100% free for commercial use, and so that makes it good for those of us building websites that we want to publish. One thing that's unique to these is that they're different fonts again, but these will let you know that they're usable as a font face compatible font by the little icon that is shown here in front of the different download icons. You can see most of these are font face compatible till we get down here to this one. And this one you could use for designing and use it on your own website, but as far as being able to link it, you wouldn't be able to because it's missing the FF icon. So there's other places that, as I mentioned, is you can look at Windows, Microsoft. As far as knowing how to download these to your computer, you can find out how to do this by even searching on YouTube and typing in downloading web fonts. And there's a couple different videos that will show you how to do that. Whether they're showing you how to do it from files that we would want to use on our projects, I'm not sure, but the principles remain the same. So in summary, there's a font for just about any use that you wish to apply it to. And you don't have to go to the trouble of inventing your own. You can find, as we mentioned, many of them just on the regular applications of the things that we use every day, or you can go to web search engines such as Google and find web fonts that would be specific to the purpose that you want to use them. Just remember to be careful because some of these websites are protected by creator copyrights and might be available illegally upon the websites. And to each of the websites provide the instructions on how to download them to your computer so that you can use them for mocking up your illustrations, and then also a link in order to link them to your files. So happy font finding and good luck in your project.